Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy TKK, Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan Game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground. I'm back with another commentary. And this time we're back on that Rainbow Six Siege. And this is the closed beta impressions. If you haven't seen my other impressions of the alpha, please go and check it out. But to be honest with you, not much changed from my thoughts when I played the alpha. Yeah, this is the beta. This is pretty much the release game. This is what the game is going to pretty much be once it hits the stores and hits digital downloads. Pretty much they're just probably going to do some small tweaks here and there, but this is what you're going to get when the game releases. So let's talk about some comparisons from the alpha to the beta. Okay, so first thing I noticed was they offered a few new game modes. So there were a few new game modes from what you had before, but it's pretty much the same concept. It's still no respawns. It's just attack and defend type game mode, objective based game modes, which aren't really bad, because when I used to play, like when I played Call of Duty and stuff like that, like whenever I got tired of team deathmatch, that's what I would play the most of, was like search and destroy and stuff like that. Especially if I played in like clan battles. We normally only played search and destroy in the clans I was in. And when I played Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2, we played Team Elim. That was the game mode I played with my clan with. We used to play Team Elimination, where it was just pretty much elimination of the whole team. So once you kill all players, your team wins that round. So same thing. You had no response on Team Elim. It was one death and that was it. So it's not that bad. It's just that, like, if you want your game to do good, though, you gotta have a variety. Like, everybody doesn't want to play that you die once and then you're no longer able to respawn game mode until the round is over. Like, not a lot of people like to play that. And I sometimes don't like to play that myself. I like to have fun sometimes, and I don't want to focus on dying and then having to wait X amount of minutes until the round is over to actually play again. I want to die and I want to start back up and play again. Even Counter-Strike has rooms where it has team deathmatch, or it has the gun game where you actually can respawn. They actually mix it up a little bit, and it seems that Ubisoft does not want to go that route. And it's kind of sad, but it's whatever. So the next thing that I noticed about the beta compared to the alpha is the graphics. For the PC, the graphics have been amped up a little bit more. It's not the best graphics I've seen, but I can definitely see there's some new texture mapping and lighting effects and things like that on the weapons, the floors. The floors are shiny and stuff like that. And even some of the maps look different. Like the map when you were in the house, when I was playing the alpha, it was daytime. Now it's nighttime. So it's a few changes here and there. So I noticed a few changes. But the one thing I was hoping to see a change on was the gunplay. So you guys know how I am about gunplay. I'm really strict on gunplay, especially being a Rainbow game. I came from playing Rainbow Six, Vegas, and Vegas 2, which are my favorite Rainbow Six games of all time for the most part. So when it came to gunplay on those games, now maybe this is only because I played it on the consoles. Maybe it's totally different if I played the PC version. I'm probably going to buy the PC version just to check it out and maybe see if I was wrong. But the recoil is still not as strong as it should be compared to how Vegas and Vegas 2 were. Like, on those games, I mean, they did add some recoil to these games, but I could still spray and pray and pretty much dominate kids on this game. There's minor, it's like Call of Duty type recoil, which is not good. You want to have the Vegas or the Vegas 2 type recoil or something like that, or a good game that I mentioned on the alpha, which was called SWAT 4. SWAT 4 had a lot of recoil, and it would help because since you're playing a campy type game mode for the most part, it's not fun to walk in a room and there's a guy camping behind a door. You don't know he's there, and he just instantly kills you because the guns have no recoil. So, like, if you want to make a tactical shooter, you should make it so that person knows he has to control his fire. If he holds the button for too long, he's shooting at the air. Like, the recoil just has to be spiced up a lot, especially with submachine guns. Like, the submachine gun I'm using here, like, it's not much kick at all. And that's what was making me mad about this game. I would get killed by guys when I was slowly walking around the corner, and they're just sitting there camping, waiting for me, and I just get lit up and instantly die because the guns don't kick. Like, you don't have those fun shootouts like you used to have in Vegas 1 and Vegas 2, or even SWAT 4. Another thing where they dropped the ball, what SWAT 4 did, because SWAT 4 is pretty much what this game seems like it's trying to base itself off of. With SWAT 4, you had non-lethal weapons, so you could use a beanbag shotgun, you could use flashbangs and smoke bomb, gas bombs and things like that, or pepper gun, which shot pepper balls like paintballs or whatever, which would kill people. And I like the headshot thing. I do like that about this game. But it added stuff like that, which made the game a little funner because you got more points if you would arrest somebody instead of lethally kill them. So stuff like that is, this game dropped the ball with. They could have added it in the game, but it seems like they're not going to go that route. But yeah, as you see right here, after a while, because the game felt so much like Call of Duty, especially with the shooting, I decided to try and just play it like it's Call of Duty. I was like, you know what? Forget trying to be sneaky, because that's getting me killed. I'm just going to run around and just run and gun everybody. So as you can see, after a while, I just stopped doing that, and I just started getting on, just running up and down the stairs, not trying to be quiet whatsoever, to lure people out and just destroying them, because you could pretty much play this like Call of Duty. Like, and this is proof here. Like, people are saying there's recoil in the guns. Like, there's not. Like, look, I'm hip firing the mess out of this guy. Like, there's no recoil. This game is pretty much Call of Duty, but just in a confined area where people can camp you in, and that's all it is, and no kill streaks. So yeah, like, this doesn't really feel like Rainbow to me, which is why I don't really think I'm gonna pick this game up. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a pretty good game if you want to try something different, but like, it's not the Rainbow I knew and loved, dog. Like, it's just way too easy. Look at this. I'm just dropping these guys. Not even really trying. I'm just running around, ADS and playing like it's Call of Duty. And this is not how you should be able to play Battlefield. Now not Battlefield, Rainbow. Now you could do this on Rainbow Six Vegas and 2, but the gunplay was a lot harder. Like, I just remember watching people having battles when we used to play clan matches, and they would go through 3 clips right in front of each other because the guns would be going all over the place. Like, the recoil was insane. So that's what I'm saying, man. But like I said, this isn't a bad game. You should definitely give it a try. But me, I'm not going to purchase it. I'd rather the game would have been Patriots and I would have bought it. But anyway, that's my purchase video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, and I'm gone. Bye.